It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better.
We are in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
Without question. I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized, but this is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the 3 spot, and they get it back.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And he sinks the second. Paul with the ball, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Payne gets a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Orlando on D. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And so just over a minute and a half played. There's the feed to Gordon. 14 feet away. Cannot hit. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Griffin slams it in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Paul. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The dish to Griffin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Houdini. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. They need this. Pass to Payne. Here's Harris. Drills the baseline jumper. Harris has got his first points in this one.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And Redick kicks to Paul. Vucevic with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Houdini. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it. So that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking
we're playing too much on the perimeter
in the business has its benefits.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hezonja, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. Here's Houdini. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And it's good with time running down to the shot clock.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Back to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Houdini. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And we get a moment to check out the team scoring leaders. The Clippers in second.
This is one of the best scoring teams in the league, actually. They found a nice offensive flow to their game, and they don't have any problem putting points on the board.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Magic. And then for the Clippers, Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Both free throws good from Houdini. Los Angeles leading by 5. Rivers passes to Jordan. Jordan the screen. Griffin dishes to Crawford. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Payton, he's checked in for Houdini. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 1. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. And it's Houdini in at the point. This is out there for Orlando. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Clock at 4, and they take the lead. Harris has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Magic.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He ended with 20 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here's Houdini following the basket by Blake Griffin. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Houdini, defended by Paul. Here's Houdini, out to Harris, fires it up, and there are the Magic with another bucket. The Clippers trail. And here is Paul. And fouled hard that time. No, get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The Magic making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Houdini passes to Gordon. To the inside.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And even 3-on-3 break. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Pierce is checked in for Jordan. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Andre Robertson. Clippers trail by 3. There's the screen. The drive by Paul. Jacks up a 3. And J.J. Redick good for 3. Redick's got 6.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Here's Houdini. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds to Payne. Here's Houdini. That's tipped. Gordon, the pass to Houdini. Elbow shot. The Magic again can't hit.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Picked by Vucevic. And it's Payne in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. They get it back. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
So for the Magic, Hezonja comes in for Gordon. And it's Watson in for... And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Magic lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you liked about the
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Here's Houdini. Kicks to Gordon. No good. In and out off the rim.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Here's Houdini. The Clippers getting the bucket. Over to the left wing. Payne kicks to Vucevic. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Outside Griffin. Paul outside. Pierce against Gordon. From 20 feet out. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. And Paul over to help. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The shot is good for Houdini.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
When that's the case, these are the players you
get into
at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. Take a look at Redick, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line. And, of course, Jamal Crawford.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact. Because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think even if they get whistled for a fair number of charge calls because of that aggressive mindset, it's worth it. When you're an elite free throw shooter, and these guys are, I think you've always got to be aggressive in trying to get yourself to the foul line.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Outside Jordan. It's tipped. And now Orlando on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Good play from Griffin in this one. He's got 13 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
He hits the second from the line.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way
in the West early in the season.
Get into them on the perimeter.
Right now,
Post.
in that topmost position. And, of course, the Los Angeles Clippers, 3 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
That's his 4th personal foul.
At the line, shooting 2. That free throw good from Houdini. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers trail by 9. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Harris with the ball. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Here's Houdini following the basket by Blake Griffin. Good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Houdini, defended by Paul. Five on the clock. Here's Houdini. Paul dishes to Redick. Jordan high post. He feeds it to Paul. Thornton against Gordon. And Thornton kicks to Griffin. The shot misses. And Orlando the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often.
Here's Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Victor Oladipo is out there with Houdini, and it's Payne in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Houdini. The shake. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vucevic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Pierce over to help. Houdini passes to Vucevic. Good chance here for Payne. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Redick for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Oladipo kicks to Payne. The shot is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And now the Clippers on the break. Redick dishes to Crawford. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Houdini. And he makes good on the layup. And the Magic lead by 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Jordan, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pick by Vucevic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Talk about a terrific game for Houdini. 18 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Clippers trail by 5. Griffin passes to Redick. Baseline J on the way, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night, passes it to Houdini. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. All alone. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Back to Paul for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 10 points for Chris Paul.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Houdini, covered by Redick. Knocks it loose. Griffin with the steal. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Here's Houdini. Vucevic a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Paul.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Griffin. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Houdini. Can they get it? And it's blocked by Jordan. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That one's good from the corner. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for Orlando. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Houdini. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
5 to shoot. Houdini passes to Gordon. Here's Payne.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Outside Pierce. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Here's Houdini, defended by Paul. Houdini. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Here's Paul. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Houdini. Gordon kicks to Harris. Here's Houdini, defended by Paul. Dishes to Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
1:37 left in the fourth. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Fans, get ready for more dancers.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the way, Harris. The pass to Houdini. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Houdini's got 26.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
To the paint. Count it.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Griffin against Gordon. Here's Jordan. Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
.26 seconds left in the game. Paul dishes to Griffin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so here are the Clippers. Redick passes to Paul. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Here's Houdini. Here's Harris. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And, Greg, he knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed